Dereje Alemayehu, speaking on behalf of Society for International Development, speaking on behalf of CSO FfD Group. Thank you for the opportunity. It is 7 years since the third conference for financing for development took place in Addis. 7 years, that means almost half of the period under which the financing for development process was to be enhanced. But if we ask ourselves, tax dodging is continuing, illicit financial flows are at the highest level since. And on the other hand, there is an effort marginalizing the United Nations at the Center for Multilateral Negotiations, and informal clubs are being created in which important global issues are addressed. In this regard, the OECD created and led inclusive framework is an informal platform based on the directives of the G20, which itself is an informal club of countries co-opted by the G7 to rubber stamp G7 decisions. In order to join the inclusive framework, countries which are not members of the OECD were required to accept standards already agreed by the OECD countries. Developing country suggestions, reservations, and objections were not considered in the inclusive framework. The two-pillar solutions is not going to solve international tax issues. It applies only to 100 of the largest and most profitable MNEs. This means a very high percentage of MNE profit will continue to be allocated under the existing defective rules or transfer pricing. Pillar 2 reduces the minimum effective rate to 15%, which is far below than the current corporate income tax rate in developing countries. So we call on countries in the global south to coordinate collectively and make use of their inalienable taxing rights to tax all forms of profit generated in their economies through unilateral measures based on their national legislation. We call on countries in the global south to instead prioritize politically the need for a universal intergovernmental UN tax body and UN tax convention as the ultimate solution for an equitable allocation of global profits and respect of the taxing rights of developing countries. We call on countries of the global south to support the convening of the fourth Financing for Development Conference in the UN in 2024 as an important venue to move politically on establishing a UN intergovernmental process on tax. The last time developing countries came